So,
Yes.
what's your pizza store?
Well, my family started the Sbarro's Italian eatery that you would see in the shopping center malls, that whole concept.
Okay. Here at Pizza Expo, I've been to my old buddy, Vincent Sbarro. Vincent, how's it going, man?
Good. How are you, Albert? Good to see you.
Good, good. How's your pizza place doing?
It's doing well. Thank you. Thanks for asking. It's a little bit slower than last year, but we're starting to pick up now. And I also do the catering, which is starting to pick up too. So I'm in a good area for that in California.
Yeah. You know, we talked before about Sbarro's pizza. It's a long family tradition. Your grandmother started many years ago, and then the family kind of got out of the business. But you have kept your feet and your heart right into the business.
Yes, that is true. I have a couple other cousins that are still involved with the restaurant, but you're right. I'm pretty much the only one. I don't know. I guess it's a passion. People that are in the business, they know what that passion feels like. So, and that's what we're all doing here today at the Pizza Expo.
So you have tomato sauce running in your veins like that.
Pretty much.
In your heart.
Yes, pretty much.
What's new in your own pizza place? How are things going?
Well, just some of the new trends. Mine is more of a New York style pizza. I do a few pan pizzas, but the one pan pizza that I want to maybe start to learn more and get into is the Detroit style.
Yep.
Because that seems to be a pretty popular trend that's not going to really go away either. And that's it. The rest has just been, just trying to stay up with the quality, keep the employees motivated, and trying to keep striving for more.
Yeah. So are you still have your mobile operation?
Still doing the mobile. It's doing well. I actually really enjoy the mobile. It gets me a chance to get out, meet new people, and just where I live in general, with the weather being so nice, that makes it that much better as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That makes it really different.
Difference. The wind or the rain or cold weather is very difficult.
Yeah. Now, mobile operation is difficult in itself. You're like a traveling circus of pizza. You got to bring everything with you. You got to set everything up, and then you got to break it all down. And do you have a spot that you go regularly, or?
No, I used to do. There's two types of events. One's like the catering, and the other one's like more of like vending, where I'm selling to the public, selling individual 10-inch pizzas. But ever since I got the little shop, Vinnie's Pizzeria, I've been more focused on there. So I don't do any of the public events. I do more of just the private catering now.
Yep.
And I just try to pace myself throughout the year. Running both businesses is, tough. But, we get through it, and it passes, and, things get better, and we just kind of keep striving for the best.
Yeah. Well, what are some specialty pies that you have at Vinnie's?
I like doing the grandma pies for a lot of the people in California. It's something that they're not really used to. I mean, now in my area in California, there's a lot of square pizza companies. Like there's people that are just doing like Detroit style pizza. So that one has gotten really popular. That's why I mentioned it earlier, that it's something that I kind of want to get into. Although my restaurant itself is very small, I don't have a lot of space. But I think we can manage doing it for like a special or something like that.
Yeah, okay. And what exactly is a grandma? It's a type of Sicilian?
A grandma it's in a Sicilian type of a pan, but it's a lot thinner. It's a lot thinner, and one of the main characteristics of it is cheese and then sauce on top.
Okay.
That's one of the main characteristics, and for me, I like less is more on it, so it's supposed to be very thin and light and crispy.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
Yeah.
And give me some hints for the home pizza maker. Guy or gal that makes pizza in their own home.
That's actually a really good question, because that's something that I kind of wanted to myself get into, as far as like teaching someone to cook pizzas at home. The whole industry got popular with all these mobile little ovens like the Unis or the Gosnys. So people are trying to make it at home, and they have a lot of questions. You know, one of the big questions is, how do you get the pizza off the peel into the oven without it falling apart? Or how come my dough, when I stretch it, it compresses back? It doesn't stay stretched, you know? So besides the restaurant industry, I'd like to get into maybe some more teaching.
Right.
Or doing
Okay.
classes, making it fun with like beer and wine.
All right. So what's the biggest hint for someone to get the pizza off their peel and into their oven?
There's a couple ways. I like to use semolina. Semolina is like a very fine, gritty flour almost. And a lot of people use that, or they'll use cornmeal. There's some other methods where people used to blow underneath,
Yup.
but the health department doesn't really like that. So then they came up with a new system where you can get a squeeze bottle and squeeze the air underneath the dough just to give it a little lift. But the main thing is, don't keep it on the pizza peel too long.
Okay. And how about for that spring that you talked about? You stretch out your dough and it tends to shrink back.
Yeah, so I recommend for that, maybe keeping it out longer at room temperature.
Letting the dough relax.
Let it relax. Even if you want to leave it for another day or two, is even better sometimes to ferment the dough to where it just the stretch is much easier and you get that very airy and light, crispy crust that you're looking for.
Okay. Well, where can people find Vinnie's? We're all looking for it. Where are you?
I'm in Northern California, the San Francisco Bay Area. It's Martinez, California is where my little shop is. And then as far as my mobile, I go everywhere in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Okay. How about your website and socials?
Yes, website is Vinnie's Pizzeria ca.com. And it's a Vinnie's with Vinnies.
Okay.
Or I also have a mobile business which is called Forno di Sbarro. That's my mobile business for mobile wood-fired catering. Phone number for my restaurant is 925-943-5771.
Okay. Vinnie, always a pleasure to see you.
Great to see you.
Keeping the Sbarro tradition alive
Yes,
in Northern
that's
California.
right. Come get it.
Take care, my friend.
Thank you.